Yes, hi and welcome here at the interview station from the Community Reporter. And I'm very happy to have Steven Siciliano here. Hi, Steven. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you. Happy to be here.
Yeah, great that you came over here to the conference.
Yep.
And yeah, maybe for all the people who don't know you, maybe you can introduce yourself.
Sure.
Short.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hi, everybody. My name is Steven Siciliano. I lead the Power Automate team, the product engineering team. So I'm vice president for Power Automate at Microsoft. Been working at Microsoft for a while. Originally created what was at the time called Microsoft Flow, and has evolved over time. You know, gotten a little bigger as we rebranded it Power Automate, and been working on that since 2016 or so. So for quite a while.
2016.
Yes.
So I may ask you. You look very young.
Yes.
Yeah. So may I ask you how old you are?
Yeah. So I'm 35. I graduated in 2009.
Yeah.
From university, and went right from university into tech, into Microsoft. So yeah.
This is a great opportunity to start at Microsoft, I think.
Yeah.
You started in 2016 with Flow, you said. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a big fan. Everybody who follows me knows I'm a big fan of Power Automate and Flow, of course,
Yes,
because
yeah.
you can do so many things and so easy. Today you had a keynote here at the Collaboration Summit,
Yep.
and maybe we can talk a little bit what you talked about in your keynote.
Sure.
Maybe some people didn't see them. So
Yeah.
what was the main point with the main topics in your keynote?
You know, I think the biggest thing was we are moving to a world that is going to be far more powered by AI than everything before. You know, with Power Platform, we really focused around low code, which means making it possible for more and more people to be able to build automation, applications, you know, all of those different things. But with the latest innovations that come from OpenAI and GPT, it's now possible to automate things that could never have been automated before. Because you have this large language model that can process, you know, stuff that comes in just text, right? And it can generate text, and it can do all of these things. And the other thing that's really cool is building out a solution by just typing what you want. So I can type a sentence, and it can create a flow for me.
That's so fantastic. Yeah.
So yeah, that CoPilot capability is actually in preview as of today. So now anybody can try out the new CoPilot for Power Automate, and they can, you know, have the nice CoPilot sits right alongside their flow designer. So as they build out their flow, they can ask questions about their flow. They can make changes just by talking to the CoPilot from right inside of Power Automate.
Yeah, that's so great. So everybody who is still not using Power Automate, imagine what you can do when this processing automations just by saying what you want to be automated.
Exactly.
And it will do this for you. Yeah. In former times, it was also possible, but you need a little bit of interest or idea. You need to know, how can I do this? And now this changes.
Yeah.
Everybody has the possibility to do it, but just because of saying what he wants.
Exactly.
So this is a great opportunity and a great chance for everybody to do these automated processes and do more with less, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we keep on saying. Yes, do more with less. Automation is a great way to do that, because automation takes a task that could take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 hours, or whatever it is. And if you don't have to do that task anymore, you can go off and do something more useful, right, than manually doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So when we look in the future, you told me today it's private preview or a public preview?
It's a public preview as of today.
Public preview. So guys, go on and try it out. Yeah,
exactly.
So when we have a look in the future a little bit more, I know it's not so easy to answer some of these questions, but can you give us something like a timeline, what you think, what will come? I know the main question is, what does it cost? I think we cannot talk about this, but...
Well, actually I can, because what we have realized is CoPilot is so useful for helping anybody get started. And we just want more people building automation. Like, that's our goal, is that as many people in the world can be successful just building out automation for themselves. And so our plan is that CoPilot in Power Automate is just going to be included with the existing Power Automate licenses.
Really?
So we're not going to be charging, you know, anything additional to use CoPilot inside of Power Automate.
Steven, that's a great news, really great news, because we didn't know till now. Maybe we have also other solutions under other licenses will come, maybe. But in your case, it's included, and this is a great opportunity. I love this. I
Yeah.
love to hear this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And from the timeline, can you say something about what will happen next?
Yeah, so the big things, making CoPilot generally available, so that'll come next later this year. We don't have a specific timeline that we can share. One of the other things we're working on, and I mentioned this in the keynote as well, is using GPT as an action inside of Power Automate.
Okay.
So I can build a flow that says, you know, an email comes in from a customer. I want to understand what's in that email. So I can say to GPT, you know, summarize this email for me, give me 3 bullet points, tell me what the sentiment is. I can tell that to GPT, pass it the email, and then I can build my workflow based on that. So that is available. That's a preview right now today, but you do have to request access to that preview. That is will be included as a part of AI Builder.
Yeah.
So AI Builder will include that. So any license that has AI Builder will be able to get advantage of that. That will be kind of the next thing as well that will be made publicly available later this year for everybody.
So it's possible also to create automated processes with creation of new things, like answers from emails or something like that. Yeah?
That's exactly right. And I mean, it's hard to describe it as truly creative because it's all AI, right?
Of course, yeah.
But no, you're exactly right. Like the way that people think about GPT is that it's, you know, creating new text, creating new content. There was a stat I shared in the keynote where 10% of the world's content is likely to be generated by generative AI in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
So that's just all the content online. So this is going to be generating so much new stuff, and it's going to take 5 minutes away from people or save 5 minutes from people because they can just say, hey, instead of spending 5 minutes typing this email, I just run a flow, it does it for me, and it just goes.
Yeah, that's so great. I also do some things around Office 365 or Microsoft 365, and what I always tell the BDM people that you have the Forrester study, it's likely old, but it says if you use Office 3 or Microsoft 365 correct, you can save 1 or 2 hours per week.
Yep.
So imagine what you can do when you do this.
Exactly.
Yeah? How much time does it save you not to think about your own answers in the emails maybe, or whatever you need to do, and what helps you here. So I'm very excited to see what there will come.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy that you shared this information with us in this interview. It was great to have you. Just one question. First time visiting Germany?
No, I've been here before a couple times, always for business, but I was actually in Germany last month as well. I visited some customers down in Munich and in Stuttgart. So going back and forth across the ocean a lot.
That's great. So do you know any German words already?
Guten Tag.
Autobahn. Kindergarten.
Yes. Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude?
Yes.
Great.
But no, my German is very, very weak. So.
No, that's good. It's just maybe you come more often to Germany, and we will always are happy to have you here. And so it's awesome what we have heard today. Thank you very much for this interview. And yeah, guys, if you are here on the exhibition or at the Collab Summit, please come here and share your information with us. We will run around and also ask some of you about this topic. Maybe you use also Power Automate, and with public preview, it's more even possible to use it correct. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Steven.
Great to talk to you.
Yeah, thank you.